When a doctor is obsessed with you and kidnapped you to keep you in his mansion, author point of view. While tiptoeing, you entered in a classroom and approached your best friend, who was focused on his work. He growled when, standing behind him, you placed your hands above his eyes. Jimin, Yan, you huffed. Removing your hands, you fell on his back. Yan, how you always guess right. Jimin, because only you do this. Now get up. I am your senior. Show some respect. You sat beside him. Yan, you are just 3 years old. Jimin, three is just for you. Yan, whatever. Tell me what you are doing. He passed you death glares when you snatched the papers from him. Jimin, preparing for the conference. Here is your pass. He gave you an invitation. Yan, ew, I hate these things. How do you hear all these psychotic speeches? Jimin, it's very important. You are also a psychology student. Why you even chose this subject? You stood with a boring face. Yan, fine, I will come. He knew he had to force you even that day. While looking at your phone, you were walking fast. Yan, ah, he is literally threatening me. Jimin was calling you continuously to attend the conference as you were late. You yelped when you bumped into a rock. Yan, can't you? He was staring in your soul when you looked up. His very dark eyes were gauging you as if you would be under his spell forever. Taehyung, you are in a hurry. You gulped when he spoke in a deep, thick voice. Yan, yeah, I. Your eyes fell on the badge on his white coat. Kim Taehyung. Da, what is your name? His eyes were roaming on your face. Yan, Taehyung, are you a student here? Yan, yes. You were ready to tell him anything. What's really a spell? Taehyung, your department? Yan, psychology, second year. He was amused by your quick responses. What is your Jimin Yan? He emerged from a room and strode to you, and you flinched, as if you just awake. Jimin, I have been calling you from ages. He held your hand in anger, the movement traced by Taehyung's sharp eyes. Yan, I was just coming. Jimin, you are really a spoiled kid. He was now dragging you towards the room. You turned your head to look over your shoulder and found his gaze fixated on you. Throughout the hour, you felt someone's eyes on you. The conference ended, and you saw Taehyung walking towards you. Jimin, why you came late? You held his hand, and he followed your gaze. Jimin, your presentation was just perfect, Mr. Kim. Taehyung, thank you, Mr. Park. I hope you will work in our hospital after the finals. Jimin, yeah. Yan, of course. Your work is really impressive. You earned a glare from Jimin that when were you interested in work? Taehyung, thanks, Miss Yan. Your heart thudded when he took your name. He left and Jimin pulled a strand of your hair and you whined. Jimin, why showing so much efficiency? Yan, what? You always wanted me to study. He started walking away and you followed him. After a week, you came to Taehyung's office with Jimin. Jimin, you didn't need to Yan. You had already said this. Jimin, why you Yan? Shut up. Taehyung entered and was taken aback by your presence. Taehyung, it's a surprise, Miss Yan. Yan, I just wanted to come. I hope I can learn something. Taehyung, of course. Mr. Park, I have told the professors. They might be waiting for you. Jimin, oh, thank you. He stood and looked at you. Down. She can stay here. I will tell her about some details. He did not like the idea, but still left when you assured him with a smile. Damn. So, Miss Yan, can you come here? He opened your file and leaving your place you went to him. Taehyung, your grades aren't that good. Your smile dropped. Taehyung, but don't worry, I will help you. Taehyung, Yan, really? He stood. His deep dark eyes bored in yours. Taehyung, yes, I'll give you tuitions. You can come to my place, right? Yan, sure place. Any problem? Jan, no, I. Opening the door, someone entered. Taehyung, Hying, that was Kim Sok Jin, his elder brother. He was walking to Taehyung with a disapproving look. Taehyung, Jan, this is my brother Jin. Jin, so you are Jan? Jan, you know me. He suspiciously looked at Taehyung. Jin, Jimin was asking for you. Jan, oh, okay, I will leave then. Taehyung stopped you by your arm, earning a warning glare from Jin. Taehyung, we were talking. You felt strange as suddenly he seemed scared. He let go you when Jin stepped up. Yan, I will think about your offer. You left, and Jin pushed back Taehyung. Jin, what did you offer her, huh? Taehyung, you don't need to interfere. Jin, listen, Taehyung. She is very innocent. If you hurt her a little, Taehyung, I love her. This time Jin punched him on his face. Jin, love. For how long do you even know her? You only need her to feed your desires. Taehyung spit the blood. Taehyung, did I ever use a girl for this? No, never. I really like her, Hying. Please support me. Holding his hands, he begged, Jin, you are sitting on this high post when you are not even normal. Please don't do anything that would create more troubles for you. You have to be careful till your treatment. He nodded and then hugged him. You told Jimin about Taehyung's offer and he came to your house to scold you for even thinking to accept it. Jan, you are making it a big deal. Jimin, it is a big deal, Jan. You cannot go to his place just like that. How much do you know him, huh? Jan, but Jimin, if he really wanted to help, then he should come to your place or Yumi. You huffed. Jan, you are overthinking. Jimin, now open your books, I will teach you. Jan, no, I hate Jimin, study. But you can go to his place to study. He was passing you in 10th class. Jan, I just thought you screamed when he playfully strangled you on the bed. Jimin, what is going on in this dirty head, huh? Jan, nothing. Let go, Jimina. He backed away. Jimin, you are not going to anyone's place. You frowned but didn't argue when he threatened that he will tell your parents. You didn't contact Taehyung while he was waiting for you. He came to your uni and found you in the library. Taehyung, busy? You were shocked. Yan, you here? He sat next to you. Taehyung, I came for some work. Yan, I see. His sharp eyes ran over you, and the darkness in them grew. Taehyung, you did not give any answer about my offer. Yan, actually, my parents didn't allow me to go to some other place for study. His hands twisted. Taehyung, it's okay. We can study here too. You were the happiest. He smirked when you giggled. Yan, thank you. Your smile faded and heartbeat raced up. When holding your hand, he rubbed his thumb on your warm skin. Taehyung, you are very beautiful, Yan. There was something in his gaze that he politely pulled back your hand, but he did notice it. Taehyung, let's start. He then acted more carefully. It took him a month to win your trust. You were so easily in his grasp now. You were at a luxurious place with him. Taehyung, Shan. He held your hand. Ta, are you happy? Yan, yeah. Taehyung, I want to tell you something. Your heart missed a beat thinking that he is going to confess. Taehyung, but I will tell you. if you come to a party that I had planned at my mansion. You leaned closer with a pout. Jan, please tell me now. They are not here. You have to join the party. Jan, fine. His eyes shone brightly. Your hand making you blush. Taehyung, will your parents allow you? Jan, oh yeah, it's a big issue, but don't worry, I'll manage. You were very excited, ignoring all the warning signs. You came to the party wearing a black dress with a Jimin had forcibly put his coat over your shoulders as the dress was revealing. You lied to him that it is your friend's party and came along. Looking around, you were finding him. Taehyung, hey beautiful, you gasped as he whispered in your ear. Towering from behind, turning to him, you smiled. Taehyung, thanks for coming. He held your hand and took you towards a table. You were giggling while he was smiling. He offered you a drink. Yan, I don't drink. Taehyung, come on, just a little. He insisted, so you gulped it down. The liquid burned your throat and made you frown. Yan, it tastes so bad. I don't want to be drunk. He caressed your cheek. Taehyung, don't worry. I am here to handle you. Yan, yeah, but Jimmy will make a fuss when he will come to pick me. His hand stopped moving and his eyes darkly stared at you. Taehyung, Jimin, he knows that you are here. Yan, of course, he dropped me here. Your smile was whipped when his fisted hand punched on the table. His twisted jaw and twitching eye sent you shivers. Taehyung, why he is so involved in your life, Yan? He asked while gritting. Yan, he just helped. Taehyung, wait, listen. You were dumbfounded when he was storming out of the party hall. You also stepped out. Jimin's coat was left inside, and cold wind slapped your skin. You worriedly looked for him, being unable to understand his reaction. Yan, Taehyung, where are you? With teary eyes, you mumbled. You were expecting a romantic night, but you were calling him now. Footsteps were approaching you, but you didn't care until a piece of cloth was placed on your mouth. You struggled, but a strong, muscular figure was holding you, and soon you fainted. Taehyung, you are mine, Yan. No one can snatch you from me. This world is very scary. I will keep you safe. He lifted you in his arms. His gaze was adoring your beautiful face. Taehyung, I love you, sweetheart. You will live with me forever. He was now walking towards his car with a winning smirk on his face. To be continued, share your thoughts and guesses. This is another plot by a sweet reader. Thanks a lot and love you all.